With Turkey's economy in crisis, presidential challenger Kemal Kilicdaroglu is ahead in many polls of incumbent President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, promising not only economic reform, but also a diplomatic reset with Turkey's Western allies.
Some of the relations, such as with the United States, with NATO, with the EU, is going to come back, since a Western orientation is no doubt going to be one of the first priorities of the new administration.
Erdogan's deepening ties with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin, with energy deals and purchases of Russian weapons, are straining ties with Turkey's Western allies. Turkey, a member of NATO, is also blocking Sweden's membership bid.
Thank you so much.
Some analysts say that Moscow sees Erdogan's foreign policy as an asset.
It's not perceived by Moscow as a pro-Russian. It's perceived as a pro-Turkish and quite very tough pro-Turkish. But it's also not perceived as pro-Western. I guess that is the main aspect that fits into agenda in Moscow.
Turkey is heavily dependent on Russian energy and tourism and cooperation in Syria. Analysts say untangling ties with Moscow will not be easy.
It would be tough to balance relations with Russia, no matter what, given the economic interdependency between the two countries. So one would hope for a renewed and better relationships with the EU in terms of the green transition as well, for example, so that the Russia relations can also be rebalanced again.
Turkey's poor human rights record caused its European Union membership bid to be frozen long ago. Relations are now more transactional, like Ankara's EU deal to host migrants in exchange for cash. Kilicdaroglu is vowing a new constitution based on rights, which he says will allow Turkey's EU bid to go ahead. But observers question whether Turkey's Western allies are ready for such a diplomatic shift.
Neither Washington nor Europe is prepared for a post-Erdogan world. Eventually, they have to be willing to offer something back to a new government, whether it's a strategic conversation, restarting EU membership talks, or even resuming the transatlantic alliance with Turkey as part of it.
Analysts point out that Turkey's Western allies were surprised when Erdogan's AKP party stormed to power in 2002. A Kilicdaroglu win, they say, could again see diplomats scrambling. Dorian Jones for VOANews, Istanbul.